The Writers Guild of America is now into its third week of a strike demanding changes from studios and production companies. The move is bringing Hollywood to a halt. News Channel 3's Bianca Ventura is sharing a first-hand account from a writer and director based out of Palm Springs on why he says this strike is so important and the challenges it poses for the entire industry.
There is power in a group voice in a way that an individual voice doesn't always have.
Palm Springs-based writer and director Ron Oliver is one of the thousands of writers fueling the billion-dollar streaming industry. He's worked on countless projects from the Goosebumps film series to Netflix's Falling for Christmas.
There's pens down and nobody works.
Hey, ho, ho. Corporate greed has got to go.
Those pens have been traded for picket signs from coast to coast. Visible this week as major networks and streaming services host upfronts, a preview of programming plans. Complicating it all, many people in the industry, including Oliver, belong to more than one union and wear many hats.
Does that create any sort of moral dilemma for people that have those hyphenate type roles?
If you're a writer, director, the work slushes back and forth all the time when you're working on a film. And I tend to direct the stuff I've written. So in my case, it would be impossible to separate, to be honest with you.
The Writers Guild of America is working to establish job security in an ever-changing industry, asking for health care and retirement benefits, as well as work duration and staffing minimums.
So they may get on a project, only be able to work for 5 or 6 weeks out of an entire year, which is really problematic for people trying to make a living.
Along with streaming residuals,
a corporation like a Netflix or like an Amazon or any streaming service, those big corporations are making literally billions of dollars. And contractually, they don't have to pay the writers anything more than they set up in a contract from 10 years ago.
And regulation of using artificial intelligence.
AI will recreate actors. They can do it now, not great, but they can do it. And eventually, what is left? What's the human element in creativity? What's the passion? What's the love story somebody writes that comes from their heart will no longer be from their heart. It'll be from some microchip.
In Thousand Palms, Bianca Ventura, News Channel 3.
The Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, which represents the studios and production companies, has pushed back against the demands, pointing to budget constraints and recent layoffs. Some experts are saying the strike may last through the summer.